Now we come to the cemetery or the corpse contemplations. Again, a monk, as if he were to see a corpse thrown aside in the charnel ground or in the cemetery. 1, 2, or 3 days dead, bloated, discolored, festering, compares this body with that, thinking, this body is of the same nature. That means my body is same as this corpse. It will become like that. It is not exempt from that fate. So he abides contemplating body in the body internally, externally, and both internally and externally. And he abides independent, not clinging to anything in the world. And that, monks, is how a monk abides contemplating the body in the body. So here we are contemplating the corpse. So the first type of corpse is 1, 2, or 3 days dead and is bloated and discolored and festering, smelly and all that. So when you look at this corpse, you think one day my body also will be like that. Nothing to be vain about the body. The second type of corpse, again the monks, as if he were to see a corpse in a charnel ground, thrown aside, eaten by crows, hawks or vultures, by dogs or jackals, or various other creatures, compares this body with that, thinking, this body is of the same nature, it will become like that, it is not exempt from that fate. So this second type of corpse is being eaten by crows, hawks or vultures. They are tearing it apart, because after a few days the flesh becomes soft, rotten, and the dogs and jackals, etc., are eating it up. So we think carefully, one day all of us, our bodies also will become like that. When we are young, we are very vain. We think our body is so beautiful, we think you are so strong and all that. But in a short time, you'll be old and you'll become a corpse and you'll be exactly like this. Again a monk, as if he were to see a corpse in a charnel ground, thrown aside, a skeleton with flesh and blood, connected by sinews, is the third one. And then a fleshless skeleton smeared with blood, connected by sinews, this is the fourth. And then the skeleton detached from the flesh and blood, connected by sinews, this is the fifth. And then randomly connected bones scattered in all directions, a hand bone here, a foot bone there, a shin bone here, a thigh bone there, a hip bone here, a spine here, a skull there, compares this body with that. This is the sixth state of decay of the corpse. Again the monk, as if he were to see a corpse in a charnel ground, thrown aside, the bones whitened, looking like shells, this is the seventh. And then the bones piled up a year old, this is the eighth. And then the bones rotted away to powder, this is the ninth. Compares this body with that, thinking this body is of the same nature, it will become like that. It is not exempt from that fate. So he abides contemplating the body in the body internally, contemplating body in the body externally, abides contemplating body in the body both internally and externally. He abides contemplating arising factors in the body, contemplating vanishing factors in the body. He abides contemplating both arising and vanishing factors in the body, or else mindfulness that there is body is present to him just to the extent necessary for knowledge and awareness, and he abides independent, not clinging to anything in the world. And that, monks, is how a monk abides contemplating the body in the body.